Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Headmaster's Homeroom. I am Lady Hamilton, and it's art night. I'm so excited to see everybody on this wonderful Friday night. I hope you guys are doing really great. I have missed you. I hope you guys have missed me too. So let's say hello to all of our wonderful viewers. Hello to everybody over there on Rumble. It's so great to see you guys. Hey, Frosty, Salty, JJ, Gitten, Nancy, and more. So nice to have you guys joining us already, lining up over there. Welcome, welcome. Hello to everybody over there on X. So great to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us as well. Hello to everybody on Pill. That's right. Get the art memes going. Nice to see you guys. I love the memes over on Pill. Nice to have you guys joining us. And hello to everybody on YouTube. So great to see you. I see that everyone's saying hello. So nice to see you. Right? That's awesome. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm great. Thank you so much. Everybody on YouTube is in. Thank you so much for joining me over there as well. That just reminds me, hey guys, a lot of you have a YouTube account. Do I even have that? There it is. Please go over there. It's free. Just hit that like and subscribe. Thank you so much. That's a YouTube channel right there. Lady Hamilton HH. Thank you so much. As we are also doing this, we want to grow. We want more people to see our amazing guests, right? And their amazing voices, their creativity, and all the wonderful things that they do and bring to this show. So do me a favor, everyone, hit those buttons, hit those likes, hit those follows, hit those shares. I am so close to 700 followers on Rumble. Let's make that happen. That would be awesome. I love that. But most of all, it's not only important to me, but it's important to my guests that we hit that share. I appreciate that, especially on the promos and so forth. So that makes more awareness of all their amazing talents, and I appreciate that a lot. I hope you guys are ready to rock this Friday night. That's right. That's right. I know we'll be saying that tomorrow for sure. I know, but let's, I know we can say that right now too. So hold on before I get started here, because I was going to say that tomorrow, which is technically tomorrow, but I don't know. He might not be here tomorrow. So let's do a huge happy birthday to our wonderful moderator, right? I love him so much. He has been with me for a very long time. Since almost the very beginning. We could just say he comes along with the territory. So everybody do me a favor. We'll be doing our wonderful song tomorrow too. But tomorrow is our amazing JJ's birthday. So happy birthday to my wonderful friend. I love you so much. And I'm so grateful that you have been with me since the word go. You guys, a lot of you know of this show because they have an amazing JJRSVL, and I love them with all my heart. So everybody put happy birthday in the chat, and make sure to come back tomorrow and dance with us as we do our celebrate song and sing for our wonderful, wonderful moderator, JJRSVL. I love you, my friend, and I'm so excited. I hope you're having the best birthday weekend. I know tomorrow's the day, but we're celebrating the birthday weekend. I'm going to be no different. I have great news, and then we'll invite our guest. My birthday is at the end of the month. Yes, he says much love, much less. I know tomorrow's the day. We'll celebrate your birthday anyway, right? Oh, so awesome. So for my birthday at the end of the month, I've been really, really wishing that we would have a concert. You guys know how much I love Homeroom, right? And they have confirmed that they will be performing for my birthday. So I'm super excited about that. This month rocks. I love the month September. Hence, it's my favorite song ever. So it's just going to be a great starting, this weekend with amazing JJ's birthday, celebrating all through September, having great days. But JJ has been a friend of mine since the very beginning. So you guys do me a favor and give him some love. I appreciate that. All right. Tonight is art night, everybody. And I hope you guys are excited. I know I am. We have a great friend that's come back. I know that you guys saw her before. We love her. Let's welcome our amazing Artist Corner family member. Chelsea T is in the house. She is an amazing artist that has had a journey full of resilience, faith, transformation. After years of facing chronic pain and personal loss, she's discovered healing and renewed purpose through the power of art. Since falling in love with painting in 2019, she's embraced vivid acrylic colors, bold contrast, and creative expression, bringing us a lifeline and a way to reach others that may feel unseen, forgotten, or alone. Tonight, Chelsea is going to show us her creativity that's helped her walk through some of life's darkest seasons, and how her art has become a source of hope and connections for others facing illness, grief, loss, isolation, and more. But tonight we are going to be definitely looking at art is therapy. So everyone do me a favor and please welcome my great friend, one of our Artist Corner family members, Chelsea T.
Hi, everybody. It's such a great night to be here. And Lady Hamilton, you look beautiful.
Oh,
I love your hair and I love that shirt.
Oh, thank you so much, my friend. We are excited to have you. I know that you've been here before, but I love it. You love it when you guys come back because, it's so exciting to have you here. So exciting to see stuff that maybe we've not seen or maybe seen things, I don't know. For you guys, it's new. A lot of the stuff that you gave me tonight, I haven't seen. So I am super excited, everybody. And then you threw in a twist, which will show you guys here as we got going. But is there anything that you want to tell people, any new viewers, that you want to kind of introduce yourself to?
Hi, I'm Chelsea. I have been dealing with chronic pain for about 5.5 years now. Good news, though, it is tolerable levels these days. I don't have to lie down all day long. I just have to lie down when it gets too stiff. So, hallelujah. Yeah, I love art and painting and drawing and all forms of art, music, everything. It's just I didn't realize as I was growing up that it is actually more than just expression, it's connection.
Yes.
So I just fell in love with painting and now I'm falling in love with being here on this podcast. I appreciate you very much.
Well, I love having you. And you're so right about art in so many ways because people think, oh, when I say art or we're in the artist corner or whatever, not everybody has to be painters. It could be poetry. It could be music. It could be painting in all different forms. It could be drawing. It could be dance and expression.
Yes,
it could be writing. It could be so many ways. Art is very therapeutic and it helps build critical thinking mind as well. And helps complete our brain. I mean, think about it. We want to be both right brain and left brain, and together art can do that to bridge that gap and bring amazingness to the world.
Yeah, sure can.
Right? So exciting. And I'm glad that you're doing better. And, every day doing better and healing through, power of prayer, I'm sure, hard work.
Amen. Yes, every day.
Right? And through the amazing world of art. I know you guys are super excited, and we're going to do a lot of gabbing. Let me pull this stuff up because I want you guys to give her a follow. If you're not following her already, please go over to X. She's been promoting the show, and thank you so much for that, too. I love it when the artists requote or help promote the show because more the better, and so thank you.
Let's get more people to join. Exactly.
Right. You should be proud of coming on and having this amazing aspect for people seeing your work. So you guys, do me a favor, go over to X and give her a follow. Chelsea, I don't know if you're on any other social medias, but I sure love you over there on X.
Well, I appreciate it. I'm on X and I'm on Truth Social and I'm over on Facebook too, but I'm more political over there. Less artistic.
Right. Well, I don't see you too much on Truth, so we're going to keep it going over there on X. It'd be nice on these days. She'll pop back into Truth, but you know what? You need to because we have 711 members now and a whole bunch of new friends over there on Truth. So every once in a while, I'll pop in and say hi, my friend.
Yeah, nice.
Awesome. All right, guys, are you ready for tonight? Because I know we are ready for tonight, and we've got a whole bunch of different things to look at. And I felt that we needed to start with this one. This one took my breath away. I just love this. I'm all about being the light, and that power. As you're facing, the world, this just seems so amazing, this image. And I want you to tell us all about it.
Oh, yeah. This was a gorgeous day. We just happened to go driving up north in California here and landed at, I believe this is Montaña de Oro, but I could be wrong. I think it was, though. And that little boy up at the front, that's my oldest son who just turned 17. He's 6'5" now. And the sky was just gorgeous. I have a few of these, the same style photos from that day. I'll have to share with you later, too.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just beautiful.
I think it is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, look how fantastic that skyline. Right? Yeah, God is an amazing artist.
Oh, isn't he?
Yes.
Just absolutely. And this is such a moment of, where you want to say maybe a calm, like maybe a storm just passed, or you're staring out into the beautiful light. But it's just amazing. This little tiny baby in front of this massive ocean, and it's absolutely breathtaking. Like, maybe you call it no fear, I am possible, be the light. I don't know what you guys want to call it, but I call this phenomenal. I know you guys tease me about that word, but I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
What
it
do
was one
you
of my
guys want to
favorites.
title it? I'm going to let the audience,
I like No Fear. You should see
no
the other
fear.
photo I've got of him. He looks like he's taunting the waves. I might have shown it to you. Otherwise, if I hadn't, I'll have to find it and post it on X soon. He is.
Right?
Brave
Right?
little boy.
No fear. I am possible. Look at that. The lighting too on this is just fantastic. Now, this isn't your child, right?
That is my child, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow. And that is so awesome. That is
Yeah.
so awesome. How old is he now?
He just turned 17. He's a giant now. He's so small in this photo.
Don't you love that? I remember when I took my kids to the ocean the first time, they were having fun until, ocean life was touching them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's fish and stuff and everything inside that ocean, guys. And they were like, they're all little.
Yeah, that
But they had a little bit of fear, unfortunately. But they, it was still such an amazing experience. I think that when you're in front of the ocean, to me, it's funny because it can be absolutely swallowing, right?
Yeah.
But to me, it's just so calming. The sound of the ocean, the smell of the ocean, the beauty. And you just know the power of the water. If you don't, it's one of the things like I feel if you don't know God, go to an ocean or go to a mountaintop. You'll find
exactly.
it.
You'll see the awe-inspiring view, and definitely you can feel God's presence there.
I agree. Isn't this a wonderful thing to start with? I think so too.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Definitely a favorite. Yeah.
Very beautiful, my friend.
Thank you.
Okay, you have a love for
little critters.
Right? Yes. I have been, with all the humidity here lately, they have been going up and down my house almost every single night. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's when I saw these. I'm like, did you find my
friends? I know. No, I don't remember where I saw this little guy, but I just had to give him a beauty shoot. I had to get a few pictures up close. They're a lot of people don't like the little unseen, the slugs, the spiders, the bugs, and I just think they're fascinating. I don't know. I mean, they are kind of creepy and gross, of course. I don't want to pick them up or anything, but I mean, I probably would pick them up actually, but I do think they're fascinating. I love the designs of God's creatures.
I'll give you that. I mean, when you look at the intricacy of this, right? Look at the designs. It's almost like the skin has like a fingerprint. If you can see over that clear and that little edging right there, almost on the very top by his head on the back, you can almost see like it's its own fingerprint. And then it's almost like some kind of snake, like, kind of scaly thing underneath it. I mean, it's just so interesting how they're designed, what they're for, how they're designed. I guess the only thing I'm not really in love with is, I am trying to get my house ready to sail and they're leaving slime. Like,
yeah.
Like,
they leave slime. They might eat your flowers and your aloe vera and stuff too. But you gotta love them even if you hate them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't mind. Again, just stop leaving your slime all over my clean walls, because I just power wash the house outside, making sure everything's shiny and pretty. And they leave a clear film as they move. I didn't necessarily know that they did that. Yeah. But I'm like, okay. But that is
little trails everywhere. It's not so pretty when you're trying to sell your house.
No. But look at the intricacy of the design here. It is really interesting. So, I mean, you got and they don't move too fast. They'll sit there forever. So if you ever want to take a picture of something of an animal that doesn't move, this is it.
Yeah.
This is the one.
And with the cell phones these days, it's even easier to get that shot all the way to the floor.
Right? Now, this is grass, right?
I'm
Or do
not
you
sure if it's grass or perhaps the old um floor mat that we have outside.
yeah. Okay, I see that now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it
it could
might
be
be.
like it. Exactly. Because I'm like, boy, it's kind of dead in that area. I know. You
Hmm.
guys are so funny. Oh, great shot, though. Absolutely
Thank
great
you.
shot.
Yeah,
Interesting animal. But
I
that's not
think they're
the only
cool.
one. There you guys go. Now you get to really see,
Get the
you know,
whole picture there.
and they get really big. I've got baby ones and I've got ones that look like monsters. You know, they're so
Oh
cute.
yeah, they can get huge. Yeah. Yeah,
Obviously,
this
they're
one
having
was a
babies.
medium size.
I don't
Not
know
too
too much
big.
about these guys. If you guys know more about these, let me know.
Oh yeah. Always willing to learn more fascinating facts about these creatures. I
Right?
love them.
So, what made you stop and say, I need to take a picture of this?
Oh, it's just how I do things. Whenever I see something I want to take a picture of, I stop everything I'm doing and grab my phone. This was, I believe this was early morning, and I was, every morning I bring my husband's lunchbox and water out to the truck, and I think
Mhm.
I saw him on the way out there, if I remember correctly.
I
Yeah.
was just going to sit there and say, when you're a photographer or an artist or both, you know, we have to be married to understanding people that understand that we need to stop, you know, wait.
Yeah.
Right. My husband learned that when we first, you know, got married and we moved up to Portland, our first year of marriage. And so we took, you know, the 101 going up the coast, right? And I hadn't been past like Napa in like a long time. So every, you know, hour or so, there was something other amazing, you know, I'd stop. He's like, are you okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? I go,
Yeah.
no, I need to take a picture of this.
Oh,
Oh,
you
hey, look
have
at this
to.
clubhouse. Hey, look at this sunset. He's like, you know, I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be there in a few days for work.
I know, but you can't just, you gotta stop and take the picture sometimes.
I'm like, go ahead, keep, you know, go forward. I'll take my time. And he was just like, we are never going to get there. Now he knows, okay, we need an extra 2 or 3 hours in a road trip.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
He's going to stop and take pictures. That
Yeah,
is
it's the same
funny.
thing on walks. We go on walks and we're supposed to go on a quick walk to get exercise, but I constantly stop to take more pictures. Everybody's always far ahead, and I have to be like, I'll be there in a minute. Just, keep going.
There's no aerobics here. We're
No.
not in it for a sprint. You know? I love it.
Even when I try, I just get sidetracked, especially if I have my phone. I go, I got to. And if I don't
Mhm.
have my phone, I go, man, I wish I had it so I could take a picture.
Right? I
Always.
know. I'm coming out of the garage and I've got these beautiful Lincoln roses right up next to the garage, you know, big
Pretty.
and red. And I'm like, oh, and I gotta stop. He's like, oh, okay.
You
That's
got
how it is,
to.
guys. And then when
Yep.
you find these amazing little creatures going around, you
Yeah.
know, and you get to just admire it. How many of you guys have stopped to even take a picture of this, to even look at the details, you know, in the scales and the skin? I don't even know what you want to call it. But the
Mm,
design, we'll call it the design. It's absolutely amazing.
yeah. Yeah. You
Um,
got to stop and take the picture when you can because who knows? Maybe they'll be gone tomorrow. So,
they'll be back. And I don't know
yeah.
what they do during the day. You know,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I do not know about their lives, guys. I really don't. I just know they show up at night and they leave in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Right?
assume they hide under something. I don't know.
I don't know. Absolutely awesome. Very
Thank
cool
you.
pick, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Right? Speaking of taking pictures of flowers.
Yeah. So this one's an interesting one. Okay. Do you remember I told you I worked at the landfill for a while?
Mhm.
For
Right.
quite some time, actually. Well, this was a bush growing on the side of a road that they had bulldozed, and nobody knows what it was. I still don't. And of course, I did alter the picture a little for Instagram, I believe, many years ago. I believe this is probably even 2018 or 2017.
Right.
But I don't, does anyone know what those flowers are? I thought they were so beautiful. I took a picture and then I forgot about them until
Right.
now. Yeah.
You guys, I'm sure you know in the chat. You know, it's really interesting that you said that because I do want to, I'm glad you brought that up. You know, something's going on with Truth and they dull all of your pictures down. So, you guys who are putting out your artwork on Truth, you might want to use a filter and hit that brighten up or whatever. And I
Mm.
know you don't necessarily want to do that. I get that, everyone. But I'll post something on X and the same picture I'll post on Truth and it dulls it down so much. And
Oh,
I know
that's a
I'm not
bummer.
the only one and I don't know what's going on with it. But you guys just know that if you look at your painting and you're like, why does that look so dull? It's not you, it's Truth. And
Okay.
so just hit that brighten up a little bit and you'll see the same. Because I was like, okay, this looks different. Just FYI, everybody, there's your tip. One of your tips for the night here.
Good to
Right?
know.
I know. So you
Mm.
guys, I'm letting you know. Nobody in the chat is letting us know what these are. Are they? They're not pansies. And look at that, because of the foliage underneath it. I mean, it's very
Yeah.
tropical looking.
Yeah, it's interesting. It seemed to be all one plant, but two different flowers. So I'm not sure. I walked around it. I took pictures. I asked people, gardeners that were coming up, and nobody could tell me.
Right? You need to get one of those plant ones that they like tell you,
Oh,
you know, you
yeah.
take a picture and say, "What is this plant?"
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So you guys, right, exactly. You got to snap the flowers to the AI lens to identify them from the internet. Exactly. You know what you can do on X? Ask Grok. What kind
Yeah,
of
that's what I
flowers
should
are
do.
these? What
Yeah,
kind of
I should
flowers are
ask.
these, everyone? That's
Interesting.
amazing. I don't know, but amazing that this kind of beauty grows at the landfill.
Yeah, at the landfill. Yeah.
Right, in the most unexpected places, you find some of the most amazing pictures, and it's at the landfill, guys.
Yeah, I love the contrast, but
Mm-hmm.
it is odd.
It is odd. Himalayan peonies. Himalayan peonies, Frosty's saying. Ah, that's
Ooh,
awesome. He got the Google on it.
all right.
That is awesome. There you go.
They're gorgeous.
Right? I think so too.
I was shocked to see them, and they just kept growing, and they were a nice fat bush, of course, until they bulldozed them down because we have to change the roads.
Right? You know, what's
But
funny is when you bulldoze some things like this back, you know, there's one that it's kind of like a snapdragon. I think it might be that, but you know, I have, because they're bulbed, they keep coming back and keep. It's kind
oh
of like
yeah,
dandelion, or not dandelions. Those two daffodils. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
because they're a bulb one, they just keep coming back and keep coming back. You know,
yeah. Well, that would be nice for the landfill to continually have these.
right? Something
I
needs to
don't
be.
think they exist anymore, but
No, and I
mm,
agree, guys. They are absolutely gorgeous. Very nice, very nice. All right, tell us where we're at now.
this one I got into a kick. I mean, I guess I still enjoy it, but for a while I was getting into a kick of just sky photos, clouds and
Right?
cloudscapes and skies. And this is I believe this is right before I got to work, if I remember correctly, along the side of the road. And of course I had to stop and take the picture. I don't think this is one that I took while I was driving, although there are many. And the skies were just, it was gorgeous. And I do believe I did alter this, if I remember correctly. I think I put a what is it when you black out the peripherals? A silhouette, or not a
Yeah,
silhouette. But yeah. And there was several of them, but I liked the contrast from the dark to the bright to the dark again on this one.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are slow. I don't know if I'm going to delay. So they're talking about the flowers still.
Oh.
Gemini tells on this plant is a Mirabilis jalapa, japala, jalapa, or halapa. If it, maybe,
Jalapa?
yeah, Mirabilis hapala, if it's Spanish. Okay, or the Marvel of Peru. So yeah, it's hapala.
Ooh.
Jalapa. Jalapa. Okay. The Marvel of Peru. Okay, or the 4 o'clock plant. Okay, you guys. I thank you for
Mm.
looking it up. You're all doing
Yeah,
that.
I think I'm gonna get one of all of these plants and grow them all in my yard and see which ones
Exactly.
turn out. I don't
Right.
mind.
I
It
know.
is
I
on.
love this photo too, and I love how you just brought it in, and you know I'm trying to think of that too, where you it is. There's
What
a
is
certain
it called?
filter too, and
Yeah.
I'm like, it's almost like a sepia, but it's, you know, it's making it an older kind of looking kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know, and I love it too. I just cannot think of it right now, but you know, you guys will think of it for in the chat. But it just makes it. I like sky pictures too because they're
I
such
love the
amazing
sky.
right?
Yeah.
Amazing thing that's going on. You know, too
Yep.
many of us are stuck on the phones versus looking up at the amazing beauty that God creates, you know, for us
Oh yeah.
every single day.
Every day. Yeah. We just gotta look up, check out the cloudscapes are my favorite. It makes the best photos. And everything changes. It's always different. So it's neat.
Right? I love that too. Right. Exactly. Uh Absolutely amazing. Yeah, and I was looking that up. Sepia toning, I know that too. Antique processing, but a distressing, whatever you guys want to call it. It's just really beautiful. Really
Yeah.
beautiful. How many of you guys love taking pictures of the sky? How many of you guys even look at the sky? I please encourage you to do so.
Yes, I
You know,
recommend it highly.
exactly. Exactly. Go out and get some of that wonderful, you know, sun or that wonderful, you know, fresh air if you got it. But you know,
Hmm.
most of all, is looking at the amazing artistry of God.
Yeah.
And I, you
My
know,
greatest inspiration.
right? Those clouds look so humongous according to those mountains that are in the background in that
Yeah.
valley.
Yeah.
Sky
It looks
country.
so, yep. One of my favorites.
Now, where's this at again? What area?
It's in Lompoc, California, along the edge, somewhere around on towards the Vandenberg Air Force Base,
Nice.
somewhere. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely
nice.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yep. 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 I'm glad you guys are enjoying this as well. Ah,
This is a recent photo.
is it?
Yeah, we just went on a walk up at Montaña de Oro. Again, we love going up there. And the day was gorgeous. It was perfect, and I just liked this. I took a few and I gave you the best one. I just like the way it all kind of pushes you all the way out.
Right.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing when you're looking at an ocean because it seems like it's never ending, you know,
Yeah.
where you're standing at. You know that there's another side to it, but you don't see it because of the massive amount of miles in between, right? That
Yep.
just looks like it's never ending. I think that's one of the things I love about looking at an ocean. I think I'd be a little bit terrified if it was in the middle of it, you know. My
Oh,
father,
sure, for sure.
he was like, a little bit when you're out there and there's nothing that you can see but just water everywhere, no land in sight. Sometimes it can be a bit alarming when you're first out there, but
Yeah.
um, I'll just stay on the side and enjoy it. But just look at how far those clouds stretch and how
Yeah.
far that ocean seems to go, right?
And
Just
we're up on top
beautiful.
of a cliffside right there.
Did you go on a
Mm.
little family vacation?
No, we just went up. I believe it was just on a whim. We decided, summer's coming around. We're gonna be back in school. We should do something, and it was a Monday, and we just said, let's do it, and we just went.
Right?
Yeah,
Nice. Don't you
we
love
had
that?
a little picnic lunch out there. I made some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and yeah, went on a little walk, got some fresh air. It was good.
I love day trips. I
Yeah.
do. You know, and people need to do that more as well too. In fact, you know, on one of the I get like these dating idea books. You know, some because I need sometimes you're like, what do we do? And so it's like an adventure book, and it's I'm always surprised because it says go visit like the town next to you, and how many of us even do that? Or like what?
Right,
You
right.
know, or go on a little trip. You know, drive four hours. You know, north and just see where you land. Or you know, how many of us even venture out? Um,
Yeah.
my husband's always surprised because a lot of people where we're at have never even left the state. And he's like,
Oh,
really?
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
people.
you gotta. Where's your sense of adventure? Right?
It's a big, beautiful world, a big, beautiful country. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's pretty here, but it's always nice to go and just take a drive. At least I
Yeah.
think so.
There's everything to see all over the place, museums and nature and old buildings and parks, and there's all kinds of stuff. If anyone ever felt like, they needed a break from their life, nature's right around the corner.
I would hate to leave this world and be like, you know, so what did you see on Earth? My hometown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Adventure. Oh no, not me. I'm like, I gotta see the world. The only places that I haven't really been to is in the Asian territories yet.
Yeah.
I've not been to every country, but I can tell you I've been in certain continents, you know, and I've not been over into the Asian continent at all. And I need to go see that before I die.
Yeah.
But, you know, go out and adventure, everybody. I mean, I've been to like Chinatown, so that's not the same.
That's not the same.
That's not the same as going to see the terracotta soldiers in China.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's on my bucket list.
Uh,
I love it. Yes, sand dunes and the beaches in California. It's a great trip for sure. I
oh
agree.
yes. Yeah.
Beautiful. Go out and adventure, everyone.
Yes, I recommend it.
Right? You have a love for the ocean.
I
And you
do.
can
Oh
take that.
yes.
So I
Very
have a
much.
question before we talk about this one. So do you often, when you take your photos, and I don't know about you guys, when you take your photos, does that inspire you to paint something? As that what we're
Yeah.
looking at now?
Yeah. A lot of times, the photos are just my inspiration. I want to take a snapshot of what God has done, and then I take that and use my imagination to go further into creativity.
Love
So
that.
yeah, quite often.
Man, I love that.
Yeah. This one, I was just starting painting back in 2019 when I did this one. Um, I didn't really know what I was doing, but it turned out pretty cool. And then, of course, I was working at the landfill and I found this frame, and I think the frame made it look cooler. And I was trying to do an abstract that was supposed to be a lighthouse. It turned out to be a light on top of a, I don't know, rock. I don't know what it is, but I still think it's cool because of the colors. I just
Mm-hmm.
love them.
Oh,
Maybe I should retry this one.
maybe you know, and don't you know? I mean, you could always go over if you wanted to. I'm not trying to say you don't, but you know, I think it's great to always have our beginnings. You know,
Yeah.
and you might do it differently. You might do it what you might think is better. I love it the way it is. But a
Oh,
lot of
thank you.
times people are always afraid to show, like, this is what I did when I first started. And I think it's amazing. Look at that sky and the water. And you did that light amazingly. And it does almost look like it's the rocks out of California, you know, those big Sur
Yeah.
rocks, you know, it's just absolutely beautiful. And that
Yeah.
frame, everybody, right, is a total find.
Well, thank you. I thought it was neat. It went along with the whole motif of the ocean, and yeah.
Right? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I was falling in
awesome.
love with blending, and I think that's probably one of my first attempts at an ocean at all. And the blending, and I was trying to get contrast right there, and I had this idea, and it turned out weird, but I kept going, and then I said, I like it. Change that bulb, exactly.
I mean, can you imagine that job right there? Like, oh man, that's funny. Oh, that is really funny. I would love this job. Amazing. I just love that. It's just really a beautiful piece, and I think that you did an excellent job. So, if you were to do another piece like this, oh, they are frames are so expensive now.
I
Art is so
know.
expensive now. Hey guys, support a local. There you go. Support your local artists, man. You know.
That's right.
So, if you were to do it different, what would you change, or
Um,
what would you create?
I think I would try to stay with the same color scheme because I do like that, but
Mhm.
I would do a little bit more contrast between the sky and the ocean. I think the ocean needs to pop out more, or the sky needs to, it kind of blends to me. It blends too much, and I want it to be more contrast.
Gotcha.
And then, of course, the skylight, I would probably do a little bit of a study on the shape and form of the skylights instead of just the top one, and maybe put some stairs down that rock.
Ah,
So
I
we'll
love that.
see. We'll see. I'm now inspired to try and see if I maybe want to redo that one.
That's right. And we'll look forward to it. I like JJ's name, the Lighthouse Monolith. Hmm.
I love it.
That's great. Absolutely fantastic. Would you say put a couple seagulls in the
Oh
sky?
yeah,
Yeah,
seagulls would be perfect. Yeah,
mhm.
yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, I'm
Very
inspired now.
cool. Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
thank you.
Now, this is something that is really interesting, everyone. That I told you that she's going to bring, and I'm going to have her read them to us. But poetry is an amazing way to work through your stuff. You know, you can present it to people, or you can write it, because writing is very therapeutic. You can write and destroy it, or you can create beautiful poetry for others to see. And so I'm really happy to see that you are multi-talented, and this was definitely a way through your healing. So
Yeah. Yeah,
if
thank you.
you're welcome. Do you want me to read it or you want to read it?
I'll read it for you. Let me me. Okay. Chronic pain has me locked up with balls and chains, has me chalked up and rearranged. I'm no longer. Please free my soul. Can't get stronger. My body's old. Years I wronged her. Now chronic pain has me locked up with balls and chains, and I'm drugged up with little change. All the doctors, same thing I'm told. See the concoctor, use hot and cold. There's nothing more here. There you go.
Did you turn this into a song because you were
I
singing?
did.
Nice. Nice. And I believe you did the painting that goes behind this as well.
Yes, yes, that is the beginning or middle of the painting that I finished, and you can't quite see it, but right there where the paint is, I tried drawing slash painting. I could probably get you a different copy of it. You know those ice pinchers?
Hmm.
Old school big old ice pinchers. That's what I tried imagining there. This ice pinchers digging into the front and back of that part of my hip that's been hurting for 5.5 years. And it's connected to all of these balls and chains because it's holding me back. Yet I'm still trying to dance and go up and, live a life.
Right. Right. And it's
Yep.
hard. It's hard
It
when you
is.
have a severe illness. I mean, we don't have the same past, but I can kind of relate. Was I was pretty much paralyzed from the chest basically down through my legs, and
Mm,
it's sad when you got such severe pain or you got paralysis or you maybe something else. You might have cancer, you might have whatever disease. Everyone,
yeah.
but it literally holds you back when your spirit keeps wanting to go. And how do you deal with that? It's a
Yeah.
sure struggle.
Yep. Yep. I had thought about that for a few months before I decided to paint it. And of course, I was in pain while I was painting it, but I was very happy. And every time I started painting something like this, I did feel some kind of relief. I mean, it's a pain relief, it's a mental relief, it's like my exhaustion was gone just for the time being. It's that's why I say I think anyone, even if you don't think you're a great artist, just do it. Just do
Right.
it. Try to express, try to put it into words or dance or paints or colors, anything.
Right. I mean, I did not live in your body, but I know there was moments where I could just literally, I was just bent over, just crying and just kind of rocking and the best I
Yeah.
can. There's not much you could do about it, and just watch my kids watch me
Yeah.
cry and just pray,
Mhm. Yeah. And prayer.
unbelievable. But
Yep.
yeah, and I can understand those weight of those chains and balls, as you're like, I can't move, I can't get up, I can't do whatever. And it feels like, whatever you want to call them, demons or
It's just
forces or
holding it back all the time. Yeah.
right. Unbelievable. And this, I love how you highlighted with the red exactly where the pain is too, so that you would get, you know,
Yeah, I explained it to the doctors over and over, 9 different doctors, and they just kind of look at me like, oh well, everybody has this pain. Do they though?
no, exactly. Right.
Here's
And
what it looks like, doc.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to tell me, oh, I'm dying. I had pancreatic cancer. Oh, no. And then
Yeah.
specialist after specialist, and then you kind of lose a little bit of hope.
Yep.
COVID wasn't a good enough sinker, but you kind of lose a little bit of hope when you are like, aren't you supposed to be the ones that have got all the information? I mean, at least,
Exactly.
right? At least
Yeah.
the brain to send it, send yourself down a pathway of research of what's wrong with me.
That's what I was expecting from the doctors, but it seems to me like the system is built differently now.
Yeah, it is. It
So,
is. I know.
yeah.
It's a
I think
beautiful.
nutrition and prayer and trying to keep a positive attitude are the best.
It saved my life. God saved my life for a reason, but
Amen.
it
Yeah.
was the chemicals. And I didn't realize how much they were really affecting my body until you lose the ability to use your body and you're in massive pain. And then
Mm,
you're like, okay, I'm listening. So what do I do?
yeah.
And a little bit by little bit, and it took a long time. It took, I always say, oh yeah, it was great, but my husband reminds me, he's like, it took you almost a year before you were basically up before even the podcast, you're up and be able to move. And I'm like, oh, so it does take a while, but there's always something to learn. Always
Yeah.
something to learn. So why do you make your poetry into music? I love it, but I'm just asking you why.
I don't know. I think it just comes naturally. I've thought about being a songwriter, but I don't know how to get into that kind of business. I like writing the poetry and I do like singing, but I don't think that I have the right voice for certain songs that I've made. I would rather have a different, I could hear it in my voice, in my head as a different voice. But poetry and songs, I mean, they're always heavily linked and not all of them are song-like, but a lot of them tend to be, I
Yeah.
think.
Well, we've
Yeah.
got some amazing musicians in our group, guys. So my musicians, reach
Oh,
out to
please feel
Chelsea,
free.
and then maybe you guys can share some amazing information to help her on her journey, because I love that too. A
Yeah.
lot of good songs come from an experience that we've gone through. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
All right, tell us about this one, sweetie.
Do you remember the other one I showed you where the girl is falling backwards with the balloons?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this is the first one I did before I did that one. This one was made probably in the 2019, 2020 era as well. And I was depressed. And I felt like I was kind of just floating along. And I did the background first, and everything was muted and dull, a little bit too bright for my senses. But I still like this one, and apparently other people do too. So I figured I'd share it here.
Yeah.
Kind of, floating along with life, and just a couple of balloons holding me up.
And you have a love. Chelsea is our balloon artist, guys.
I
That is
love
one of the
balloons.
I know, but I can see a piece and I go, that's a Chelsea. That is definitely Chelsea T, because you have something, a connection to balloons, and tell everybody what that means to you.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I never made the connection before. I've always liked balloons, but now that I think about it, my mother had a picture up in our room. I can almost remember it now, that had balloons and a rainbow, and perhaps that influenced me now. It just came to my mind when I was very young, probably 5 years old even.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I just kind of picked up on balloons. At first, when I was painting balloons, I figured it was helpful for me to learn to paint circles and shading. So that's what I was using at first. But then I really do love painting balloons. So I did lots of them so far. And probably because of my subliminal influence of my mother's art from back in the day.
That's really interesting that you say that too, because when I adopted my children, they had so much darkness, and I was introducing them to through art as therapy. And my oldest daughter started painting rainbows to the point where that became like her signature. And like
Nice.
and you're like, so it's amazing what happens when she's 5, right? What
Yeah.
influences us at a certain time that ends up becoming something that is what I would call your signature. And it has
Yeah.
power. I mean, this picture is very powerful. She's almost lifeless, everyone. I'm barely
Yeah.
even able to, bend the knees per se, and being floated, by 2 balloons that are carrying her through her journey at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Powerful.
Well, thanks.
Powerful. Oh, see, and I know that's what Frosty said. I never see a balloon without thinking of Chelsea now. I know, guys. It's her signature,
Yay.
right? We all have a certain thing that just goes, that's her, amazing.
That's you
And I know
there.
you're
And
not
that's
the only one, but we love it. We'll let
Oh,
that be yours
thanks.
in our group.
Awesome.
Amazing. I don't know. I just think this has so much to say without being a lot. There's not really a huge background going on here. You just have this mistiness going on, and you just see her, and it's like, I'm glad you didn't do this in dramatic. And I know you've got ones that are bright and dramatic. This
Yeah.
piece did not need that. It needed, just this misty environment.
Yeah. Kind of just
Perfectly
kept it
done.
nice and yep.
What medium do you like to do the most?
Acrylic paints so far. I haven't even dabbled in oil colors yet, and I am still too heavy in my own opinion with watercolors. So acrylics are my favorites.
Yeah.
And this was done in acrylics as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Very beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. We got another poem.
Oh,
Whenever
yes.
you're ready.
All right. So, see if you can guess why I wrote this one. Just how can I trust you ever again? You wanted me dead. I saw what you said. That day we were shaken more by our friends than blood from a neck. We saw what you said. We now see you plainly for what you've become. Bloodthirsty scum. I'm feeling numb, watching the darkness of your shibboleth, delighting in death, praising last breath. How can you claim to be the good guys with hate in your eyes for all you despise? How can we ever be close again? We saw what you said. You wanted us dead. Like it was yesterday, replays in my head. You want me dead. You want me dead.
Right. I think I know what it is. I'm going to give the chance for the audience to see what you guys think about this poem and what do you think it's talking about. It's just, what it means to me might not be what it even represents. And I think that's another great thing about poetry. And I'm going to give you guys a minute to respond. Is it's like artwork, because you might take those words or that piece and it might relate to you personally. In
Yeah.
a whole different way. And
Yeah,
that's
that's the
what I love
amazing
about
thing.
art,
Yeah, me too.
right? I love that. Just
Yeah.
how can I trust you ever again? You wanted me dead,
Yeah.
right? I saw what you said. That day we were
Mm-hmm.
shaken more by our friends than blood from a neck. We saw what you said. We now see you plainly for what you've become. I'm
Bloodthirsty
waiting.
scum.
That's right. I'm feeling numb, watching the darkness of his shibboleth, delighting in death, praising last breath. How can you claim it to be the good guys with hate in your eyes? For all you despise, how can we ever be close again? We saw what you said. You wanted us dead. Like it was
Mhm.
yesterday, replacing my head. You want
You
me
want
dead.
me dead. You want me dead.
I think it's powerful.
Yeah.
Absolutely powerful.
Yeah, I
And
took the pain that I felt from watching all that bullshit and wrote a poem. And then I
okay.
did post it on Facebook, even though that's where a lot of this bloodthirsty scum came from.
And they did not kick you off for that? Okay, I was hoping that you
No.
guys saw this. This is what I thought too. Incredible.
Yeah.
Evil Fauci. Exactly what I thought. That is exactly what I thought. But I didn't want to tell you guys. I wanted you to just, grasp the words and maybe you had something, else. Hoping this is not your love partner there, Chelsea, but that's what I thought this was talking
No.
about.
No, this is Charlie Kirk. This is from the
Really?
Charlie Kirk assassination, and I was heartbroken. I cried that day. I prayed to God all day long, and that night people were talking crap. That night I see people saying that he deserved it. Excuse me,
Right?
for
And
what?
exactly, for having conversations with people. I mean, you
Yeah.
don't have to agree with him. I met him several times. He's really lovely. And I took my high school students and the youth to his events many times. And he just wanted to open people's eyes, and
Yeah.
talk to them and kind of even like, okay, you believe in that conviction, so teach me, tell me, why you believe in
Yeah.
that. And they'd watch these people, and especially the youth, stand up, and they couldn't even defend themselves
Yeah.
because I'm programmed, basically. I mean, they
Yeah.
couldn't even say, why do I defend this? Why do I believe in this? And he's like, if that's your conviction, awesome. Tell me more about it.
Yeah.
Convince me. And
Have a conversation.
they could
Yeah.
not even stand on their principles. And that was the
Instead, they're just emotionally responding because what? Because he's speaking the truth?
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And it's really sad because that's what, social media and the programming and more in the schools and the social media and all done to our youth and a lot of our adults is they will sit there and say, hey, I want free health care and abortions for all the women, and they don't realize that nobody's talking to them about that. Or, hey, I want to have, 50 genders. Well, do you know biology? Let's
Yeah.
talk about this. Or why do you believe in this? And why do you believe in that? And they don't even know. And it's just clickbait. It's just they're listening to headlines versus even doing research. I've always said this too. Not that I agree with it, but hey, you do you. You live in a free country. But if you want to become trans, you live in a free country. Hopefully, you've done the research to
Yeah.
make that decision when you're an adult.
An
Don't
informed decision. And that's another thing I'm
that
upset about. If you're going to be trans, you're
decision.
going to do that. You need to
Right.
know the
The,
problems that come with it.
right. And
Don't
the
just follow it because
lifelong,
it's trendy.
exactly, the lifelong things you're going to have to go through to continue to be that. Now,
Yeah.
again, I'm not saying I agree with that or not, but you do live in a free country. But don't sit there and put your propaganda on me and make sure all of our youth believe in that and everybody,
Yeah.
you go do you. But if you're going to do something, have conviction that, hey, I'm going to do this because this and this, and they can't.
Yeah.
I do it because it's trendy. I do it because nobody can tell me that I'm not this. I do this because
Because I want
I
to feel
like
special.
this, and that's what he was trying to bring is some critical thinking to people.
Yeah. If
And
you're going to be trans, but don't say, I don't want to hear anyone else that say that I can't be. Come on.
right,
Live your life and let other people live theirs. And you don't have to
exactly,
murder because someone doesn't believe what you say.
exactly, and that's where it's wrong. And my son was saying too, like after that, and he knows that I've met him, and he knows I go to all these events and stuff. And he's like, so on TikTok, he goes, just like you said, the whole day and probably even longer, he had to literally like hit I'm not interested and so forth because it was just slammed with congratulations and happiness that Charlie Kirk was killed. And I'm like, who celebrates murder?
Yeah,
What
that's
kind of
disgusting.
people? Right. What kind of people
Yeah.
are you when you celebrate somebody's murder, whether you agree with him or not? And I've seen a lot of people who didn't agree with him that still said, I don't celebrate murder. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you people?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this was beautifully written to express that emotion.
Well, thank you.
I
I
love it.
was I was livid, but I didn't want to say it straight to their face, so I wrote a whole poem for the whole world to see.
Right. And fortunately, we're in a world where you can't. You're going to be
Yeah.
kicked off or banned or pulled from social media for even expressing, and you're like, they're not, but we are. Heaven forbid you even say, I don't want to celebrate murder. And the next thing you know, you got your
Yeah.
account pulled. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you got to be clever,
Ridiculous.
guys. Find an artistic way to share your words and say, it's a poem. It's a poem.
Exactly.
We'll leave it at that. Very nicely done, my friend.
Thank you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another poem here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is my palindrome poetry. You can read it from the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom, and it reads the same. I was feeling guilty about all the things that I've done wrong in life. You know how you have those moments. And so I figured I'd write this one. It's I think that I owe you my head on a platter. She said with a splatter. Now what is the matter? My head on a platter. Now hold on a minute. There's someone before you. I owe them my head to. I will not forget you. I owe them before you. And if I'm quite honest, I'll have to keep walking. My family is balking. It's not at all shocking. I'll have to keep walking. Uh, I'll have to keep walking. It's not at all shocking. My family is balking. I'll have to keep walking. And if I'm quite honest, I owe them before you. I will not forget you. I owe them my head too. There's someone before you. Now hold on a minute. My head on a platter. Now what is the matter? She said with a splatter. My head on a platter. I think that I owe you.
You know how hard it is, guys, to write a poem that you can read top to bottom, bottom to top like this. Um, it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's really, really cool.
It's
Really.
fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not trying to say this is like Dr. Seuss, but Dr. Seuss was almost that same way where you could read it, top to bottom, bottom to top, and it'd be almost the same thing. It has that kind of thing. But this is much more personal, and I really love that. So you're talking about, is this the medical situation?
No, this is just me feeling guilt or remorse for like being an evil person to people in my life in the past.
Really?
So, yeah, like I owe you my head on a platter. Like I've done you wrong. So I'm giving you my head, but hold on a minute. I've got other people that I also have to apologize to, and I won't forget you. I'll be back, but and of course, my family is balking because they also are owed an apology from me for being a crappy human being in my past. So
Right.
that's where that came from. It
Right.
was guilt and remorse, and I figured that's for everyone.
Yes. Right. It's just really interesting. Yeah. What a way to apologize. And I don't know why. I thought this was a little bit more medical because, right, you want my head on a platter. My
Yeah.
family is bulking, and it's not all blocking, and I'll have to keep walking, right? And but
Yeah.
it's not all shocking. So I thought of this kind of medically. I will not
Yeah, I
forget
could probably
you,
go for that too.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the beauty of this. Interpretation is always up to the reader.
That's right.
So I just
Oh,
had fun
well,
writing it backwards and forwards and had to keep going back and forth. I don't know why. I just did. I don't think I've done it before.
you need to put your poetry in the corner. I hope more people do. Maybe I'll start a poetry day because I have a lot of works that I would love to share as well too. I do every
Oh,
once in
yeah.
a while a poetry day.
I love
Very
poetry.
fun, and they don't have to be. Also, they don't have to be, heart wrenching. They can be fun poetry too, and they
Yeah.
could be quick. It could be a haiku. And
Yeah.
so we might have a fun day. So you guys start thinking about it because maybe by next week or something, I'll be like, all right, we're having a poetry day. Make up one, have some
That'd
fun.
be fun.
Maybe
Yeah.
even quote one of your favorite poets, right? It's just I love Shel Silverstein, right? He's a great
Yeah.
one because of my kids. It was always fun with them. But
Yeah.
if you can't make your own, quote one. But poetry is such an amazing form of art, and very, like I said, writing is very, very therapeutic. It can be fun. It can be personal. It can be saying a statement without getting, pulled off of social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very powerful, and
Yeah.
it's really awesome, guys. I love it. Congratulations on your wonderful poetry. I think
Thank you
it's
very much.
fantastic. That's right, right? Poets, painters, and pimps.
That would work.
That's funny, Frosty. You
I
crack me
love it.
up. I love it. I know, and it's awesome. So I'm warning you guys
Thank
now in the
you.
corner. You guys basically have less than a week's notice to get on your poems. All right. All right, here is another one for us. And is this one of your photos? Because I know you love to take amazing photos too. So I haven't asked
Yeah.
about behind the last few poems. Are these
Yeah.
your photos that are
These
going
are
behind
my
the line?
photos. Yeah, these are all my photos, and then I impose the poetry on top of that. Yep.
Nice.
That photo behind this one was taken out behind the mission, I believe, where we are. And oh no, it was behind Mother's house. Anyways, up in the hills. And it was a cool little plant. And it was one of my favorite photos of those plants. And all these little, like the plant flowers and stuff like that. I like to take the background off and then put a black background on there so it really makes it pop out.
Mhm.
And
I
I'd like to do a sticker series one day with all of these plant photos. So be on the lookout for that.
okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. And you're not the only one I know. Another one of our artists likes to do take his images and do the same thing and transpose them as a sticker. So it can be really,
Yeah,
really cool. But this
yeah, I
is a
think it'd be
great way
cool.
to personalize your poetry even more, guys, is by adding your own photography to it. So
Yeah, for
awesome,
sure. Yeah.
awesome. All right,
Yep,
take us away.
this one is NNIP, otherwise known as Never Not in Pain. It's been a long time since I'd been able, not to say I'm not disabled. I can walk and think and talk, but never not in pain. All day long a fight, I'm unstable. Take this pain from me. You're unable to see me to know that I'll forever be never not in pain. And it's still true to this day.
I was just going to say, I'm going to keep praying that there is a day, and I hope it's not when you go to heaven, because in heaven there'll be no pain. But I'm hoping that there's
Correct.
some
Yeah.
day where you go, it's gone. It's just
Yeah.
gone.
I'm going
You
to keep
know,
the faith that it will be gone someday. I'll just keep on praying and thanking God, even for the pain. I have to thank Him even for the pain because, I mean, it's changed me. I pray every single day now, and I lived moment to moment for so many years that I can appreciate things. I get out of anger really quickly. I can switch from one emotion to the other really quickly, although I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
right?
But it's been a learning lesson,
Mm,
and it's afforded me the ability to stay home with my kids. And I mean, I do miss my job sometimes, but
right,
being a stay-at-home mom is way better than being at work. I'll tell you what. There's
right.
just so much more. At work, sometimes you feel, what am I doing here? I feel like I'm wasting my life. I've got kids. And then here, yeah, it might be harder sometimes and it might be a more of a struggle, but it is a much greater reward to be more of a full-time mom than ever before. So I
Yeah.
also thank him for that. And I know the pain is going away little by little, and I'm trying to take the right steps, going on walks and taking my vitamins and keep on
Right.
praying. And
Right.
but
I'll tell
every
you
day
something.
it's yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was
I'll
just
just
gonna
tell you something
yeah,
about
yeah.
an episode I saw Chosen, and I'm sure that this is just kind of, partly I'm sure made up. But little James had afflictions and was in severe, severe pain, and they asked him, like why didn't Jesus heal him? And so they chose to tell this little story, and I'm kind of hoping this is very true, but it made it really beautiful. That Jesus explained to him that there's many people that have different illnesses and many people that receive miracles, but the story of his unhealed, afflictions meant that he used to show people how to have faith and praise in God despite the ongoing suffering, and to show that there will be eternity without suffering, and that
Yeah.
God entrusted specific people of unhealed struggle to select this for that purpose, to show people that I can still have faith in God despite having this suffering. So I don't know if that's you're chosen that way. I don't know if that's true. Per
Well,
se, I'm sure a
yeah,
lot
I
of that,
like
but
to think of it that way. Even if it's not exactly same for me, it's still true. Because God is using this in my life and others,
right,
to bring us closer to God, really. I wasn't
right,
praying enough before. And
right,
I
right,
just started reading the Bible, and then I was putting it aside all the time. And now, after being in pain constantly, 5 months straight, I couldn't even get up. Um, then praying and praying, and then learning to lean on God, and then you could feel that there was an ease of the pain every time. I was grateful. So he taught me to be grateful on top of that. So
right.
I don't know what the whole story is, but I do know God is with me and works through it, all these things.
Exactly. And you would never know who might come across your path that might be going through something very similar, and that you are
Yeah.
there to help them walk through it. I don't
Yeah.
know. I can only guess, but there's
I
always
don't know either. And sometimes we don't know who we affect, face to face. Maybe they're affected by our lives and how we profess our faith in God and Christ, and they're inspired to also feel that way. They don't have to even tell you.
right,
So,
and to feel that they're not alone in
yeah.
suffering, no matter what it might be, guys, because we all have our own personal sufferings that we've gone through, or we're going to go through, or whatever it might be. But know that we're never alone, and if God teaches us anything, is that He's always with us. We are never
Always.
alone. And
Yeah.
so that lesson, so I love it. I really do pray that someday you do get to walk and say, I have no pain.
I do too. And until then, I'll just keep on being happy for what I have.
That's right. We love you, girl.
Thanks. Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I
This one's
know.
recent also.
Something bright and cheery, a little fun. Right. I have a great story about this, but tell us this
All
amazing
right.
piece.
So every once in a while, I will ask my friends and family to give me 3 colors and paint something. And this time I said 3 colors and an animal. And my sister-in-law, she said rubber ducky and purple, green, and blue. And of course, I
Um,
haven't been painting. I just wanted some inspiration. It turned out super cute.
what a fun challenge, you guys. How cool is that? Give me 3 colors and I'll paint something. To have
Yeah,
a
yeah.
limited palette is a really amazing choice in itself. And then it's fun. I think it's
Oh,
just really fun.
for the rubber ducky, first time ever. Have you ever heard of the what is it called? The masking fluid?
Yes.
I've just discovered it. So I got to use it on the rubber ducky. I printed out a thing so I could trace the rubber ducky on there. That's not my art, but I did paint it. But then I
Right.
used the rubber masking fluid and then painted over it, and I fell in love. I love masking fluid. I got to find another project to use it for.
Right. Can be
It's
fun. If you
awesome.
don't know about, tell everyone if they don't know about what masking fluid does. But it's an awesome product. Everyone, go ahead.
Yeah. So you could put it down onto your painting and then it dries, and so you could paint over it. I don't recommend painting too thickly over it, but you could paint over it, and once you're done with their painting, you can peel that right up and it's blank on the underneath. Or if you have another paint, if you put a layer of paint down and you put the masking fluid over it, you could paint right over it and then peel it right up and it'll be underneath, it'll be unpainted.
That's
It's
right.
just super cool.
It is really cool. And it's really fun. If you guys ever want to try that, I suggest you do. It is really
Better than
awesome
tape.
tool to have. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It can be very better than tape. I mean, if you're going to do like striped lines and stuff like that, I'm a little bit more in the tape.
More the tape,
but
sure.
masking fluid for like animals or whatever objects you're going to shapes and stuff like that. It is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, this made me think of a dog I had a long time ago when I was dating my husband. And I would love to take bubble baths after work and whatever. And so he would always come and check out the bubble bath. Be like, what's going on here? And I'm like, just put his head kind of down and look at the bubbles. So I bought a rubber ducky and he thought that was the greatest thing in the world, And so he would grab it out of there and throw it back in and grab it out of there and throw it back in. I mean, he would go diving in the tub with me. But he'd wait for it to kind of surface, grab it and run, come back, throw it back in, grab it and run.
So cute.
So when I think of that dog. It's hilarious.
I love
and the song. How many of you guys are singing the Rubber Ducky song?
Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
That's right. You make that fun so much fun. Oh my gosh, the songs we carry with us forever.
I know.
That's awesome. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it turned out super cute.
I know, that is so cute.
That eyeball was a little tricky though, but it came out all right.
Good job. Oh, I love it. You guys remember that? Oh my gosh. They all remember that. See, I mean, the songs that go with us. Somebody, Pepper had put a song that I didn't forget, I forgot about forever on X. And then all day long, that song was in my brain. I'm like, thanks the Lord.
That's how it happens.
Now this is gonna be on my brain all night long. I got one area I got to finish painting in the house, and then you watch, guys. I'll be like, this song. I'll tell you tomorrow. That song was in my brain all night long. We love it. Good job, Chelsea.
Well, thanks.
All right, tell us about this.
So this one is a redo from, I think it was a 2019 painting, if I'm not incorrect. And it was, the first painting was inspired by my husband, who said that it would be cool to see a red sky, red sunset. So the first one was too red, in my opinion. So now I figured, hey, I'm going to redo that one because I was inspired after the rubber ducky to paint something else since I got the ball rolling. And I redid it. And this one turned out much more fantastic. And I have a plan to do one larger than this to try to put them all three together and show the kind of the progression of, where I was back then versus now versus in the future when I redo it. It's going to be even more fantastic.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Right. I love it. I love sunsets and things like that. Probably my favorite thing to look at. And I love the colors of the sunsets, And so your pieces are not very big. So when you say you're going to do something bigger, what size are you thinking?
Well, this one's a 5x5. And I think the original is, a 9x11? Or I think probably a 9x11. Anyways, so I want to go bigger than that. And I'm not sure how big it's going to be yet. I was just eyeballing it saying I'm going to do one bigger. So it's going to be large, maybe 30-inch or something. It's going to be a larger one.
Nice.
But of course,
now
later
you're
on,
my size. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, later on in the future, because what is it, 6 years later, 7 years later? So in 7 years from now, I'm going to see where I'm at. We'll go from there.
I'm gonna be like, all right, Chelsea, it's been 7 years, girl.
Yeah, you should. If I haven't made it by then, you need to.
Like, don't make me drive there and get you busy.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome. Yes, you can start painting. Is there somewhere you can submit for art?
For
yes.
Sure.
I have 2 artist groups, one on X and one on Truth. So please come and join that. And if you guys ever want to come on the show, just reach out, Cool Breeze. I would love to talk to you about that.
Can't wait to see your art.
Right? JJ or Frosty, can you guys drop the links for our groups over there on YouTube for me? I would appreciate that. We got a new person over there, Cool Breeze, and welcome to the show. I love it when new artists come on because this is something fun. You don't have to join the prompts. I do a fun prompt every single day. You can post any art you want to, and maybe you want to do that and join in the prompts because it's really fun. But I highlight and share you guys out. Again, great message. If you guys are not putting your music, poetry, or artwork in the community, I don't see it. I'm sorry, the algorithm makes me see a million good mornings. It does not let me see your artwork. So please put it in. That's because I have like 300 people I say good morning to. It's terrible. Anyways, please put your work in the groups. If it's in the groups, I'll like and share it out and comment as soon as I can, but I will make sure I share it out. So just a reminder, everyone, to put it in the groups.
In Artist Corner. Yes.
That's right. Thank you very much. I love that. And I know that my mods are on that. That's why my mods rock, because you guys are going and you're like, okay, we're on it. So just hold on there a minute. Look at that. Hold on a minute, Cools Breeze. We're going to get you some links to join our wonderful group.
Yay.
And maybe they're on it. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're doing something. Give me 1 second and we will see. I don't know what social media you're on, Cool Breeze, but I am getting on. There you go. JJ is on it. Thank you, JJ. You rock. Thank you so much, my friend. And so we're going to throw this right up here too. There he goes.
Nice.
He's on it. This is why my mods rock. You guys are the wind beneath my wings, man. There you guys go. There you guys go. Join our group on Truth, Twitter, or X, or Pilled, whatever you guys want to call it. We would love to have you join us. Thank you so much. All right.
Nice.
All right. Let's look at your next one. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
I'm so glad you like it. I was trying. I had this idea. Of course, it's acrylic. And again, one of the earlier ones. And I watched a video. Oh, I can't remember the name of the lady. You guys probably know, where she does the one stroke flowers.
I don't watch YouTube for anything.
I did a lot of YouTube videos to try and learn.
I know a lot of you guys do that. I have never watched YouTube except for one time when I was teaching my students anime. Cool. And then usually I go on there because of my wonderful musicians that come on the show. I will go on there to get your music, guys. But other than that, no, sorry. Go ahead. But this is amazing. And so you're watching this wonderful artist.
Yeah, I watched a video, or maybe even two, on this one stroke painting flowers. And so I wanted to do the flowers. I think this might have been the second or third time I did the flowers, but the sun in the background, I don't know. I sat for a long time and thought about what I should paint, and I wanted to do a sun that was in the shape of a heart. So I just got to work. I blended all the colors first in the background, and I did the heart, and then I did all the leaves, and then I did all those flowers, and I think it turned out to be pretty nice. I don't remember if I sold this to somebody or not. I don't have it anymore. But yeah, it was one of the beginner paintings when I was falling in love with painting, probably a few months in.
And those are one stroke, because the blue and the whites and everything, that's just a one stroke flower.
Yes, get the
stroke, or how does that work?
So you got to put a color on.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
yeah, on two different colors. Yeah, and then you kind of just dip your paintbrush in it and then do this wiggle. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I know what you're talking about now too. So each petal is just this pull of this color.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
So this is basically when I'm falling in love with colors and different blendings, and this is when I was falling in love with painting right here.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I know a lot of you get some amazing inspiration and tips from doing that. And that is really awesome. Absolutely awesome. This is beautiful. I can see why this sold really fast.
Yeah.
Nice. And is this one your typical 5x5?
No, this is a larger one. I believe it's a 12x12, although it could be a 10x10. Nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. I love the idea of the heart sun too. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, everybody should do a heart sun and let me see them.
That's awesome. Well, hearts are another thing that's your signature. Hearts and balloons, girl. That is your, I mean, it's like one or the other. You got to have one of those things in there. But I love your hearts. You know I do.
Well, thank you.
So it's nice to see that.
Yeah.
Amazing, guys. I know. Are we loving this? So bright and beautiful, and the contrast between the blue and and the yellow and the sunset thing. It's
Yeah.
awesome. Nice colors.
Yeah, I used to sit for probably 20, 30 minutes staring at a blank canvas, thinking about the colors I wanted first, and then from the colors I would think about what am I able to paint, and then I would figure out what to paint from there.
Right?
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely
A
amazing.
little bit of practice and then a little bit of just enjoyment. Just that blending, and I just love it's soothing.
Hmm.
Very soothing.
How many paintings do you usually get to, let's say, a month, a year? And I'm not asking for an exact count, but do you do a painting a month? How does that fly with you?
Well, for me, if I could, I'd be doing 5 paintings a day. But lately, especially around the holidays, I usually take a little bit of a break because I have to spend all of my time, energy on, cleaning the house and getting the things organized. And then, most of my paintings throughout the rest of the year. So I would say
Mhm.
I'm probably averaging maybe in 2 a month.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Although I would love to do a hell of a lot more. Pardon my
You know,
language.
right, and it was really interesting is, I've not really been doing a lot of paintings. I'm like, I'll get to it and whatever, and just not really felt like being into painting. And then I
Yeah.
literally thought we were going to be moving in like, 10 days or so. So I packed everything up, everything, all of my
Yeah.
paintings, everything are been just all wrapped, protected, ready to go, and we got delayed. And so now I'm like, I
Oh,
need to open up my paints. I miss
yeah.
my paints. It's so funny because I'm
Funny
like,
how
I
that
had no
works.
urge at all to paint, and then now they're all sealed up, and all of a sudden I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I need my paints.
Yeah. Take it
It's great,
away and now you need
right?
it.
So funny. So I get that you want to, but life
Yeah.
happens, and so this is
Yeah.
just fantastic.
Just get
All
wrapped
right.
up in things. Oh, this is the old painting versus the new painting. So there's the old one from 2019. The ocean is more grays and no color. And then this new one, I put just a touch of turquoise and green up at the top and through a little bit, just on the ocean. But see how the first one, it's cool. It's nice, I guess. It's different. I like
Mhm.
the darkness and stuff. And but the new one, way better.
And well, and they're different, and there's things
Yeah.
I like about them both, because I really like the darker
Yes.
kind of thing going on here with that bright reds and so forth on the larger one. And I
Yeah.
can see what you're saying about adding the blues and having that separation horizon line. And I really love that
Yeah.
where it brings in the light there too. And it's beautiful. And I can see cloud formations more. But
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
are strikingly different, but bring their own beauty because that dark red with that bright red contrast is grabbing my attention. And then I look
Yeah.
at the other one and I love how it's more of this light on the horizon line. So I think they're
Yeah.
both excellent, and
Well,
absolutely
thanks.
different.
Yeah, that old one, it ended up falling down, and right where the new painting is a large hole. So I ended up gluing that new one right there, kind of up a little bit into that old one. And then that's where I said I'm going to plan on doing a larger one and glue that one on top of that.
That is brilliant, though. And you put them together. How creative is that idea? Now they're a set. I think that
Yeah.
is great. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah,
See,
it's going to be
I'm
a
not
whole
the
thing.
only one. People
Well,
are
thank
really
you.
loving both of them. And I love that they're together now, like that, put together. Yeah. I hate when that happens. I've had one canvas that, just fell
Yeah.
and all of a sudden a hole right through. And you're like, what?
You're like,
Oh,
no.
right. I
Yeah.
know. I'll have to think
So,
about that. Yeah. Very cool.
yeah. Yeah, I liked it when I first did it. The husband liked it. The kids liked it. We had it up on the wall even. And then, of course, it fell down because I didn't have it securely on the wall, just kind of leaning. And so this one on top of it's going to be a whole new thing.
I love it. Man, I just love it. That's
Mm,
very
thank you.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I know it is a clever idea. That's right. Put it together, make it happen.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, very awesome. Oh, this is our last one. And you know why I chose this as my last one? And well, your promo, right? Does anybody not know?
The elephant.
I do. I do. I literally have so many love for elephants. Oh my gosh, do I love that.
Nice. Yeah, those are
So,
actually like I didn't use a stencil or anything. Those are actually my own elephants, which is why mama elephants or daddy, I don't know, has such a large trunk. But I did this is when I was getting into sunsets and silhouettes. I thought it was just so fun to do. And I had two different color blacks. One black is a shiny kind of glossy black, and the other was just a plain kind of medium, not even too dark of a black. And I just loved doing this because the sky was really fun. And then, I think it was my sister-in-law even who said she wanted elephants, and I did a few elephant pictures, paintings, and this one was my favorite.
mm-hmm.
I've got to find the elephant with bubbles I did now that I know you
Oh
love
my
elephants. Oh, you love her.
Oh yes, yes. I mean, and it's the babies especially. There's just something
Yeah.
on them. They're big, huge little puppies. They don't even
They're
understand that they're
so cool.
250 pounds, right? It's,
Yeah.
it's so cool. And they're just like I said, they're big, doofy little. Give them a bathtub and watch them. I mean, I just love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be
My
a
dad's mom loved elephants too.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gosh, I do. It is my happy place. I literally could be in a heaven full of baby elephants.
I'll have to paint some more elephants then.
I get that, maybe I'll have a day of everybody show me your elephants because I think a lot of
Yeah.
people have at least one now. They're like, so
Nice.
it's just awesome. I didn't know what it is about them. I just think that they're just adorable and they're just so, innocent and playful and
Yeah, they've
happy and
got such cool personalities. They're all
enough to
neat.
smash you with their weight when they go in.
Or roll all over you and hug you and squeeze you.
Oh, but isn't it fun though to paint something like that?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just fun. All of it's
mhm.
to me, all of it's practice, it's therapy, it's relax. If I try to do something where it's more serious, I don't have as much fun. I just end up being like it's not perfect.
That's right.
So if I do it for relaxing, for fun, it comes out much better for me.
Mhm. And thank you, Cosma. I agree.
Well,
That is
thank
very
you.
much an authentic reproduction of the sunset.
I
I am so
appreciate
glad
that.
that you are noticing other things and not just over here with the elephants. Because there's wonderful things going on here too, and exactly.
Yeah,
Just
all the
amazing,
colors.
isn't it?
Yeah, and put some blues and some pinks, lots of white just to get that background so the elephants will pop on through.
Exactly. I really love like the silhouette paintings. I did one of the Arizona sunset with cactus. And it
Oh
just really
yeah.
makes it pop when the back is all the color and everything else is the black silhouette piece.
Yeah, it's
I think you're right.
fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yep, and I
amazing.
recommend painting with two different color blacks if you don't do it already. It's really fun.
Mm-hmm. Or make your own. You can do all these different chromatics
Oh
and make
yeah,
one
you were
more of
showing the
blue. Yeah,
chromatics. Yeah.
right. Make one more of red base, make one more of a blue or base, and all of a sudden you have got all these different varieties of black.
Yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
super cool. I
It
love
is.
it.
It is. This is absolutely fantastic. I don't know
Thank
which
you.
is your favorite out of all these wonderful things. You want to tell us that?
I don't know if I have a favorite. I love them all.
Isn't it hard to choose?
Yeah,
Totally hard to
yeah.
choose.
Totally
We
hard to
love it.
choose.
We
Yeah.
love it.
If
I
I
am
say I love this one best, I'll probably think, no, but that one is cooler because of, I don't know. I can't choose.
right. It is hard. I mean, I get asked that too. I mean, I have some. I don't. They might be somewhat my favorites, but they have a personal connection more than anything. Like
Yeah.
this is the first time I developed this style. It may not be my favorite per se, maybe, but that connection kind of goes with us.
Yeah.
Your poetry it's something that literally tugs at your heart because it's your experience, it's your life.
Yeah. Thank you.
So those
Yeah.
kind of things. But your work is phenomenal. I'm so excited that you came back, and I can't wait to have you back in a few more months and be like, I got more.
Yeah. Yes. I love being on here. Thank you so much for carrying me on. This place is
Oh, it's my
wonderful. And I'm
pleasure.
so grateful for all the artists all over the place on YouTube. Well, yeah, I'm not on YouTube on there, you guys, but X and everywhere. It's just so fantastic to be able to reach out and check everybody else's art out and have a connection. I love it.
Yes, that's one of the reasons I love building this community, because we're all unique. We all have something to bring, and we become really good friends. And the great thing about coming on the show is that we get to talk to you. And I always say this to you. You're a perfect example right now of people who are scared. I know you're not scared. I know that something else is going on with you. But there's a lot of people like, I don't want to show my face. You don't have to. I just have to hear you, right? So
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
can talk to you about your art. And I know that that's, not your, we've all seen you, Chelsea, so I know that. But, there's a lot of people that tell me no because they're afraid of being on camera. Well, we don't have to. So if you're watching this, guys, and you want to come on the show and you don't want to show your face, look at how this works. So
Yeah, just chat.
Exactly.
I promise to be on video next time. I have pimples today.
Well, honey, sometimes I know that you're in pain and you're not feeling good, but you're here. And I'm just going to take it because we are so excited to talk to you and, hear about your works. And that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You're
It's
welcome.
cool to be able to go through them and explain a little, just in case anyone wants to know a little more. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Do you have any more inspiration or anything you want to tell anybody before we say goodnight to you, my friend?
Well, just keep on keeping on. Every day is a new day. If you don't think that it's worth it, then give yourself a good night's rest and try again. And pray for the love of everything. Pray every day with gratefulness. I promise it is also pain relief. Art is therapy. Prayer is pain relief. It's all good.
That's right. That's right. And be part of a community that, that's one of the things I love, especially on Truth. I got to get Mando on X, but he does this prayer request. And I asked him to put it into the corner. And it's surprising how many people have been removed from the group for, addition on the prayer request. But I'm like, we all need it. We all go through struggles in our community here. So if he can get the prayer warriors on our behalf, I'll take it. And
I love it
too, right? Because we all need prayer, and I love our community, and I love our groups, guys, for more than just art. And I really inspire each and every one of you. So, my friend, I love you. I'm so glad that you came onto the show, and we're going to keep you in our prayers, and we look forward to you coming back.
All right, I love you too, and thank you so very much. This is awesome.
Anytime.
I can't wait till next time.
All right, I'll reach out. We're already booking for October, so if you want to get on the books in a few months, just reach out on your idea.
I will.
Put it down. All right. Have a great night, my friend.
All right. Good night.
Good night. So much fun. So much fun. You guys make sure that you go and give her a follow over there on X at Chelsea Tarusa. And it's just absolutely awesome. She shared out the show here and I shared it out as well too. That's why it's so important to share out the promos, share out the shows. Please, 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 because it's more than just for me. It's literally for our guests so that they can get their wonderful artwork out there or their message out there or whatever they're doing in their communities out there. It means the world to them as well too. And I know you guys are awesome about that. You can tag me in it as well and I will help you share it. And let's get this the whole world knowing about this show. And I think God sends me the people as he does. And I'm so grateful for that. But yes, please tell everyone about Headmaster's Homeroom. And I appreciate that. I love you guys. I have the best viewers in the world. And obviously I have the best mods in the world. They're on it, every single one of you guys. So let's load this up because tomorrow is going to be one heck of a day, right? I'm going to grab this here so that we can all see this. Tomorrow is going to be a very great day. And we're going to be having shows rocking this whole weekend. And so I don't know, we've got a delay on the appraisal. So I might even come out next week with a Thursday show because it looks like I'm delayed by 9 or 10 days. I don't know. So if I can do it, I'm going to do it because I miss you guys. I love having my 5 nights a week. And we will, as soon as the whole move crap is over, I will be back to my 5 days. So I'm sorry I missed you guys yesterday. And I'm hoping that we have something fun coming this Thursday. I'm going to reach out to a friend and plan something really fun for you guys this Thursday. But we are having our shows tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday for sure this week. And tomorrow is not only are we going to be singing happy birthday to our amazing JJRSVL. I love you, my friend. We are welcoming Nancy back to the show. We are going to be looking at some amazing not brand new work, but beginning works of art from Nancy's as well too. So you guys all need to join us tomorrow for Nancy's amazing work. Again, we are going to be looking at a few of her very beginning pieces I'm super excited about this as we love Nancy. Not only is she a great friend of mine, she's an awesome mod. She is just a wonderful support and a huge asset to our wonderful artist corner. So you guys, please come and help and support and show up to help celebrate. Nancy will be on the show tomorrow, and you guys are going to be in absolute heaven looking at her work as well. So let me get rid of that. Let's remove that. There we go. Stop sharing. See what happens when I'm done or gone for a few days. I'm like, where's my buttons? Where's my button? That's right. Woohoo! Nancy is tomorrow. That's right. Nancy is tomorrow. It's going to be another great art night here on Headmaster's Homeroom. Super excited for that. I know. Woohoo for Nancy. You guys are going to love it. We love our Nancy. Everybody is dancing in the chats. You guys rock. I have truly the best viewers in the world. You guys are just so my family. Thank you so much for being part of my world and letting me be part of your world. You guys are just absolutely awesome. So I'll be putting out that promo right after this show. So please give me a follow. I'll be promoting that on X and on Pilled and on Truth and on Gab. But you guys can give me a follow on X at Lady Hamilton AR1. You can also follow me on Facebook, Pilled, Truth, and Gab at Lady Hamilton Art. So please help me share out that promo, everybody. I appreciate that. And please help out the show with your support. And thank you for the ones that are doing a little extra with the support as well, too. But most of all, I appreciate you guys coming to join me live. Speaking of grateful, let's give a huge shout out to this team. I love my moderators. They are absolutely fantastic. They've been with me since episode 16 and just more that came along the way. Great friends of mine. So everybody give some love for our amazing moderators and tell them thank you. I have a huge love for you guys. So my team, Lady Hamilton moderators, you guys are truly the best. All right. We are going to be jamming out here tonight too. Did I write the right song? I might need to change that. We're going to be listening to a song from My Troubled Days, but I need to change. This one's for you is what we're going to be listening to. And I had settled there from the other night. There we go. See, I told you I've been gone. And I need to get back on it. Oh, I miss you guys. But we are going to be listening to this amazing song from My Troubled Days. I love them. They are also part of our amazing Artist Corner family. So thank you for letting us play your music. We're going to be jamming out here tonight for this one. This one's for you. Let's load that up. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I have missed you all. I'm so glad to be back online, on live with you guys. And so thank you so much for showing up, helping me out, being a part of the community, giving me the support, just the love and share that you guys have for me. I cannot tell you how grateful I am for each and every one of you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing Friday night. And I will see everybody tomorrow for Art Night with the amazing Nancy Fennell. Everyone, don't forget to hit those likes on your way out. Don't forget to, love each other. Don't forget to follow Chelsea. Don't forget to thank my wonderful mods. And most of all, don't forget to be the light. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Through thick and thin, you've always been there. Never demanding, always fair. A lending hand, you always grant. I always know who's got my back. This one's for you. A certain smile, well, it reminds, of a distant time. Sitting around, laughing with you. I miss you more than I thought I do. This one's for you. This one's for you and all that you do. When I look, when I look, when I look, I see who you, I see who you are. I see who you, I see who you are. You give and give, oh, never wanting back. My heart, it sings with you. So sing it with me, sing it true. This one's for you. Oh, through and through. This one's for you. And all you do. This one's for you. This one's for you. Sing it true.
Satellite coming down in 3, 2, 1.